Um, yeah, obviously having a look at their batsmen over those five ODIs does give you a little bit of insight, but Test match and ODI cricket is totally different. Different set of skill sets, but I suppose the basics are always the same. It was nice to get a run in those last two to get a bit of momentum coming here into the series. Although knowing I wasn't going to be in the first three, maybe even four seamers to play, but just to have that in the back of my mind, and when I got the opportunity to make the most of it.
And so far, practicing with the pink ball, have you been able to get that to move around?
Yeah, we had a few practices in Adelaide and then a game. I think I said there when I did some press there that it's not much different to a red ball or a white ball really for us as bowlers. It's either going to swing or not. So it all depends on the surface. It's pretty much the same. It might nip, it might not. But the under lights, it did seem to nip around a bit. So we're just going to have to see when we get there. I'm sure the conditions will be a bit different to our warm-up game. I think often. I think that thought always goes through your head when you don't play. It's only natural. But I've always stuck at it. Always try to do my work off the field and never let it get me down. I've had moments, but I suppose, like I said, I'm only human. I'm going to have those moments. Those are disappointments. But to get an opportunity and to play cricket for your country is obviously the number one prize. And I treasure every game and every situation I get into, and especially moments like this.
It's game over.
Yeah, like I've said, we didn't expect to get anywhere close to sort of bowling them out in the first session. From the start of a test match, we always talk about winning it on the last afternoon, willing to take it deep and be as patient as possible. So when things do speed up and happen like that, it's rewarding and it's a nice feeling. But again, like the captain said, we bowled really well yesterday afternoon after tea, and that was just our investment session for this morning. And we knew that we were one or two balls away from really cracking the middle order open, and it proved it this morning. And yeah, just I think today was just reward for yesterday afternoon.
Or big collapse.
Again, I think it's a confidence thing. I think we as a bowling unit know that we can do that, and I think they've been under pressure in that middle order, and the confidence is obviously a bit low to put in a performance there. So. Yeah, a bit of momentum in our favour, that we know that when we have had them 3-4 down, we have rolled through them, and I think just on the other side it's just a bit of low confidence, which is sort of fueling their little collapses here and there. Yeah. Test cricket's a ruthless environment, and from everything that we do, as simple as our basics, that's what we've wanted to really improve on this series, is just really getting down and fighting as hard as we can and being ruthless in everything we do, from small stops in the field to crucial moments, partnerships when our guys are batting, and creating pressure from both ends with the ball. And that's all Test cricket is at the end of the day. It's who can hold those pressure situations the longest when you're either batting or bowling, and being ruthless and just wanting more. Never being happy with what you've done, and always looking to do a bit more for the team.
No.
Yeah, it was obviously a low point for everyone, not even the players, but I think the whole country. And I think at the time, we didn't quite know what to do. And like Faf said, over the last 4 or 5 months, we sort of drew a line in the sand and say, right, that was the culture of the past, and it's up to us now to create a new culture. And I was lucky enough to be in that first team, and that led by Graham, and that culture was great. But times move on and players move on. So what we've come to now as a team, and our values are totally different to what it was sort of 18 months ago now. So it was tough for us, but like Faf said, we've set down our goals and what we stand for, and we walk it and we talk it every day, and that's pretty much how you turn things around. Yeah, it has been. I think everyone in the squad is in a good space. They know exactly where they're standing, which is nice, and that's all we can ask for as players. There is going to be disappointments when you don't play, but the communication's been good, and like I said, all 15 guys are in this. They know exactly what the team requires from them on and off the field, be it the 12th men or the guy going to open the batting. So yeah, we're in a good space at the moment, and I think our cricket's proving that.